Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play ELEX. We're still in Goliath. I'm gonna do some learning. I also equipped this warrior sword, this two-handed sword that I bought on accident at one point, but it's actually the exact same damage as my one-handed sword. I just never actually used a two-handed weapon in this game, so figured I might as well give that a try. It's really slow. It feels very slow, which, you know, is appropriate. Let's not lock onto friendly NPCs, thank you. Yeah, that's the R2 attack. And that's... Whoa! Okay, that was that combo. Two-swing combo and very far-reaching forward attack was the combo attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, please. 4. Okay. Timing is a little bit different from what I'm used to, which makes sense. Oh, I was too slow there. Okay. It's a little bit weird, but it's just a matter of getting used to, of course. Because you kind of have to start pressing the attack button before your attack animation is really completed. At least that's what it feels like. These two times now, I've really been looking at the combo bar and not at my character at all. That certainly does make it easier to hit the combos, but well, obviously, it's very easy to lose track of what's actually going on in combat. So we'll see if I can make that work. It does feel a bit slower than what I would like, so I'm probably gonna go back to a good one-handed weapon ultimately. As far as what to learn, I have looked at... Oh yeah, also, I am actually only at level 2 lockpicking. I've not maxed that out. Because, well, I basically just didn't know that skill bonuses from items get displayed as if you had actually learned the additional skill, even when you're looking at your skills or at trainers. So yeah, I only have 3 lockpicking with the Thief's Amulet, so I'm still gonna keep that around, but obviously I don't have to have it equipped at all times. I just have to remember to actually switch to it, but that should be okay. I will learn chemistry. I could learn Goldsmith as well and just get it out of the way. The thing is, okay, as I said, I've looked through my skills quite a bit.
Technology will get you into trouble here.
In fact, I've also looked at these faction-specific ones, and it turns out that well, clerics and berserkers are really similar, actually. They're really just two different versions of the same attributes for the most part, or the same skills. Outlaws are a little bit different. They're, as you would expect, very chem and stim focused. They have some weapon modification stuff, it looks like, which sounds interesting. But obviously it's not really gonna be very relevant for my playstyle so far. Clerics are interesting. They have some very interesting things. I mean, they basically also have magic. So the berserkers call it magic. They have 5 ranks of this, which increases the overall effectiveness. They have, they have, oh god, where are we? They have mana, which increases your mana capacity, and the clerics do have 5 ranks of PSI, which, you know, increases the exact same effects for the respective effects, and they have battery, which is 3 ranks and increases your energy limit. So yeah, it's really almost one-on-one for most of their specific skills. They focus, of course, on high-tech weapons and ranged weapons. Berserkers focus on low-tech weapons and melee weapons, and they have their set of spells, and the clerics have their set of abilities, psychic abilities, which again, some of them are quite interesting. But all in all, I think not just in terms of what faction I feel most closely connected to, but also in terms of the skills that they will eventually give me. I think berserkers are the best fit for me. So that's just nice that it works out that well. Poisonous Aura sounds interesting. I'm not sure if I'm going to use that. Sense Life is interesting because this is basically the same effect that my sunglasses give me. So if I don't know. Baseline duration is only 40 seconds, of course, which is not that great. If at level 5 magic, that goes to a couple of minutes of duration, we'll see how much it actually increases. I can see myself just keeping that running all the time, and switching to some other headgear. Because I could do that now, but I'm really used to having the sunglasses effect on at all times now. It would feel a bit weird to take that off now. Other than that, we have camouflage. I'm not sure how useful that's, or how much use I'm gonna make of that. Aspect of the warrior just straight up increases your melee damage. That's obviously something I would use. There's a straight up healing spell, so yeah, good stuff. As far as things that I can use immediately, though, I'm not so sure. Actually, maybe I should keep this one learning point. Because... Let's see here. Could I use... Yeah, I can learn most of the basic stuff. Or much of the basic stuff with my current attributes. The thing is, I have 10 learning points. 10 attribute points. And I've been thinking about what to put them into. I will definitely need a lot more strength, constitution, and dexterity to be able to equip or learn anything really meaningful in terms of straight up combat power increase. I mean, the next melee weapons takes only 55 strength, so that's probably something I could realistically work toward. I mean, it's literally one more level up and I'll have it. So I'm tempted to do that. The thing is that in terms of new weapons to equip, specifically the Ignis artifacts, that takes just a bunch more dexterity. Sure, these axes and hammers take more strength and constitution, actually. But I'm pretty much okay with using swords, to be honest, and those just take so much more dexterity, specifically this one. Huh. Yeah. But I think, oh yeah, in terms of one-handed weapons, actually I wanted to look at the upgrade table or crafting table to see what the next rank of some of my weapons will require. So why don't I make my way up there? I was going to talk to Ragnar anyway, and who knows, maybe he'll actually allow me to join the Berserkers, which I guess at this point I'll just do. Maybe I should be able to hopefully buy a better armor right away. That would be amazing. Both in terms of, actually being better protected, but also looking a bit better protected than I am right now. So this feels a little bit flimsy, I don't know. I'd really prefer the kind of armor that Duras, for example, is using. Not entirely sure where he is, but... Oh, there he is. Hello. He can keep up. No problem. No need to worry about him. Crafting table is right here. We can make chems now. I did learn that. We can put... well, potentially put a different stone in here. Bonus health. Oh yeah, that's... Okay, of course. No, I remember. That was the stone that increased... quest experience, yeah, by literally 1%. Companion health, resistances health, heavy punch. Oh, heavy punch is the finisher damage. It's interesting. Improve weapon. No, I guess not. Well, this is already +1. Serrated X2, of course, takes so many more stats. Let's see about the next broadsword level. That's 49 strength, which we'll have, and 49 dex, which we won't have for a while. Quite a good increase in damage. We cannot even improve this one. I guess that makes sense. How about the shield? Let's see here. This is going to be 37 damage, 50 constitution, 36 damage, still one less. Also 50 concentration, yeah. Well, I mean, the 1 point in shield damage difference is really negligible. And the energy shield just looks too underwhelming, unfortunately. Hunting bow. Okay, that takes quite a bit more dexterity too. But still, I think I'm gonna go for... I think I'll have to go for more strength first. 55 strength. So I can so I can learn the next rank of melee damage. There we go. And of course it increases my damage just from increasing strength. Stones. Well, I can make a better one of these. Unfortunately, it's the one that is least interesting to me. But I guess there's no reason not to do this, right? Oh wow, and that's just... Okay, that's 10 points. Wow. Yeah, so upgrading these is definitely worth it. If I can find more. That's nice. Well, I don't really want to make chems, but... That being said, what about these... ELEX drinks? 2 attribute points. Craft... Does it show... Oh, okay. No, it does. I do have 6 small ELEX drinks. Small ELEX drinks give 100 experience each. I guess it's definitely worth making these. And then these you make from... The strong ones you make from normal, regular ELEX drinks. And these give skill points. But so far I've been really more hard-pressed for attributes than for skill points. Yeah, I mean, I definitely want these more than I want the little bit of extra experience. Could make one of these. I'm just not sure if it's worth it. I mean, technically, this is one... Of course, this is one of these is 1 level up worth of skill points. Whereas 1 ELEX drink, or 2 ELEX drinks even, are only... well, 40% of a level up. 4 out of 10. But yeah, I just don't know. Maybe I'm not going to use them for now. What else can I make? I guess I can make mighty healing potions. Completely heals all wounds. I mean, that's good, but it's a little bit of an overkill. Wine and healing plants. Interesting. I thought that you'd use small healing potions to make better ones. I can make... I only have 17 water bottles. That seems the most limiting factor, obviously. Oh, also I only have 1 small healing herb, actually. Wow. That's kind of wild. I have 71 healing plants, but only 1 small healing plant. Have I just not been picking those up? But I definitely haven't used them for anything, even early on in the game, so not sure what's up with that. Mana elixir permanently increases magical capacity. Ooh. Okay, that's what you use King's Sorrel for. I mean, I guess I might as well use this, make this, rather. I don't have mana yet, I think. So I guess I'm gonna wait until I drink this one. Replenishes. I mean, I guess I'll need a couple of these mana plants. Okay, makes sense. Yeah, these mental energy reserves, of course, are for clerics. Well, it's good to know that I can make those things. That doesn't mean I have to make them right now, because I definitely have enough healing items for the time being. I didn't meet Thorold. That's right.
I met Thorold. He wasn't exactly communicative.
You met him? Well, then you are truly honored. He might not be a man of many words, but that is because he is focused on his task. If he didn't wish to talk, it is because of the work he is undertaking. You must judge the man by his achievements. When he has completed his retreat, I am certain you will understand what our world owes him.
Well, I'm looking forward to whatever it is he will eventually do. News from other regions.
I
Yes.
have news from the other regions.
Oh? What is it?
I met Thorgal in Abessa.
You did? And what news? Is he well? Is the World Heart established?
Quite
The
established,
World
yeah.
Heart is being well cared for. Thorgal has been defending it from attacks by the Alps.
I take it there were losses. Regrettable. But these days, that is quite normal. In any case, thank you for this report. Take this as payment.
Okay, thanks, I suppose. And
About my support. How am I doing?
You have passed Angram's test.
yes.
You helped protect the sea.
Yep.
Bourne was grateful for the help you gave.
Mhm.
Yoro says you didn't acquire.
Yep.
You made quite an impression on the work. My wife, you helped. It seems you weren't able to find the stolen ELEX for Caltrum.
Well, I guess not.
Burn
Whoops.
those pledges.
Really? You didn't even... Oh, I guess I have not finished the quest for Thuras. That's right. Maybe that'll be enough then. We'll see. It definitely feels like I've done plenty, but... You know. I guess really joining one of the factions is also a pretty major thing, so... It's understandable that it's not... Nope. Not with such... Not with that kind of rain. I'm gonna sleep another day. Yeah, so it's understandable that they would require a major contribution. Oh my god. The weather here is the worst. Oh? Sunlight looks pretty yellow. Uh-huh. Okay, I think we're good. Now, right, I want to give this sword a bit of a field test, and we also want to finish off this quest. Yeah. Well, not entirely sure why we are investigating this guy, because he doesn't seem any more guilty than any of the others, but I guess the game just assumes that one of them is, in fact, the killer. I know Ray, yes.
I know Ray. Why are you looking for him?
Who isn't? Everyone is looking for Ray.
Yeah, tell me about it.
There's a whole crate of shards on his head. If you see Ray anywhere, then you... If you see...
Huh. Interesting that I don't even have the option to tell this guy. Now, what's exactly being marked on the
Megaland
map?
is a truly amazing place.
So it is. Oh. What? Hidden casket. Well, it's pretty well hidden. Now, what is that? I found something hidden in Baron's hiding place, as you just witnessed.
I found something hidden in Baron's hiding place.
What'd you find?
Here, do you think this could belong to Baron?
No, that was Ascor's. And now we find it at a place Baron confesses coming to regularly? Huh, I'd say we have some evidence.
Yeah, but still, why would he... Huh. Why would Baron just tell anyone about this place then? But, it seems a little bit too easy. Almost like someone's setting him up. But who or why? Man, I just don't know. Solved your case for you? Did I, though? After what you did for me, I will trust you to decide what to do with the casket. What you did for me? What did he do for me? I don't know. But still, since I just really don't know what to make of any of this, I will leave this to his judgment.
After what you did for me, I will trust you to decide what to do with the casket.
I'll take it to Ragnar, and you can consider this case done. You needn't worry about it anymore.
Is that everything you have to say?
The destruction of a seedling is a matter for a warlord. Your involvement is over.
Uh-huh. So what happens now?
I take this to Ragnar. He'll deal with it from here.
You want to know what I think about the murder?
Very well. What do you think?
What do I think? I don't think any of the people on the list did it. Yeah, it really doesn't seem like it. Oh, that's my only option, actually. So, yeah.
I don't think any of the people on the list did it. There's just not the proof. There's only one person associated with Ascor we've not investigated.
Oh.
You.
Me?
You were a rival to Ascor. You carry a sword.
No way.
Then you find out Baron goes to where the seedling was found, and suddenly think he's a prime suspect.
You can't think I did it.
I do. It's simple. You murdered Ascor.
Whoa.
What are you talking about? You can't seriously think it was me.
Tell me your alibi.
You don't know what you're talking about.
That's your
You
alibi?
spend your time outside, Goliath. And you've spent all your time trying to persuade me not to investigate this. Then tell me. Tell me, or you'll have to tell Ragnar.
Ragnar will see me dead. I'm an outsider, and Ascor was born a berserker. He was known, and he was one of Ragnar's favorites.
So you did kill him.
Kill him? Yes. Murdered him? No. I found Ascor by the lift one day. He'd managed to kill the seedling he'd been given. He knew that would stop him becoming a paladin. He attacked me.
So why hide that? And why frame Baron?
Yeah, it's a
Baron's
very good
been
question.
blackmailing me. He found me with Ascor's body. He knows I'm an outsider. Who would they believe? Who do you believe? I gave you a chance. Won't you do that for me?
This is kind of needlessly complicated. I mean, assuming that he's telling you the truth, it definitely seems like he shouldn't be punished. Yeah, I can definitely see why he did it. And well, he's not a murderer if he killed him in self-defense. The only reason why he didn't just report that officially is because he was being blackmailed. And then, yeah, well, it really seems like he's not the one to blame here. But, well.
I can see why you did it. I'll keep your secret.
Thank you.
He doesn't like that?
You don't know what a weight this has been. I owe the berserkers. Now
This
I
makes
owe
no
them
sense.
more. I didn't want him dead, but
Now he likes it.
flipped on me.
Okay.
I don't think it helped that it was me. He couldn't stand the idea that he'd be facing exile while I continued on as a warrior.
Yeah, what even is in this casket? What's the meaning of this?
What is in the casket?
Property that belongs to the berserkers. You
Okay.
now know who the murderer is. That's what you needed to discover.
Ragnar wants answers. This won't be over until he's happy he has them. Time for you to step aside and let me finish this.
What do you mean?
I solved the murder. I will get the reward.
Okay.
Wait a moment.
I could tell Ragnar that murderer wasn't a berserker.
You could also tell him it was me.
You'll have to take that risk.
You don't believe I can let you go to Ragnar after that?
Then draw your weapon and trust me.
Then do it.
What?
Quickly.
What? This is all happening automatically. There is no choice.
Better.
The judgment. I thought this is kind of silly. I've already made friends with Duras. He's accompanying me, you know. And now I'm threatening him, and he almost started attacking me, and this is just such a mess. Why? Why can't I just promise him that I'm not going to tell Ragnar that he did it? This is, yeah, I don't know. The writing sometimes it's pretty competent. Sometimes it's just lacking, to say the least.
You ordered the warrior Duras to investigate Ascor's murder?
Yes. Ascor was a trusted and well-liked member of our people. so it was only right that his murder should be investigated by Duras. Justice will be done. Ascor's murderer must face the punishment they deserve.
Well, in this case, they happen to not deserve any punishment, because it's not as it seems, I suppose.
I have some information about Ascor's murder.
Anything you know would be helpful. What have you learned?
Baron murder. But then Baron, I mean, so far Baron has not been telling the truth either. He's just been denying everything. If I blame him, they will come for him, and he might just, and he's probably just going to tell everyone the truth, whether they believe him or not. It might cause some trouble for Duras, make things even more complicated than they need to be. Instead, if I say that it wasn't anyone from Goliath, and assuming they believe me, assuming Ragnar believes me, the issue is probably gonna be considered done.
The murderer isn't anyone from Goliath.
How do you know this?
None of the suspects had a clear motive or opportunity. It makes sense that it was an outsider. There is a war on, after all.
So why was Ascor killed?
For the seedling. My guess, it was a simple robbery. Ascor refused to hand over the seedling and was killed for it.
So Ascor died honorably, defending the seedling? I had started to hear grumblings about Ascor, but defending a seedling to the death, that is the man I knew. You stand for the law, and you see good men die for it. So we have an answer. There would never be a good result to this tragedy. But knowing that this foul murder was not committed by one of our brothers is as much as I could hope for. I will consider this matter closed. My thanks to you and to Duras for bringing me this closure. You did well to bring this information to me. Here, take this reward as thanks for ending this matter. I am surprised you solved this before Duras.
About my support. How am I doing?
You have passed. You helped Born. Yoris, you made quite an impression. My what? You helped. It seems you were. You must do. Earn those pledges.
What else is there even left to do at this point? Man. I mean, okay, I can check up on the outpost in Tavar, which is actually not that far away.
Go play with your tech somewhere else.
Screw
it's
you
forbidden here.
guys. Love the Berserkers. I'm doing this quest is not gonna please Ragnar, right? New ground, right? That's the one that's left. It seems like the one that is most likely to actually finally win me Ragnar's favor. Man, this is still pretty far away though. Pretty far inside Tavar. Well, I guess I'm not going to join the Berserkers this episode after all. That much is clear. Crafty crook, handful of shards.
A brave choice.
Is that everything you have to say?
From a lost sheep to a wolf.
When fate brings us together, we will see. I could use your help.
You lead, I'll follow. Opportunities are there to be seized.
Okay, well, I mean, it's weird how the game allowed me to recruit him as a companion before this quest was done. Because it really seems like at this point we should be... This should be the point where he agreed to follow me.
That
right?
was well done.
Do you think we...
Two experienced warriors like a true warrior.
Okay, it also seems like he doesn't...
That was well done.
He doesn't have a companion quest that only became active after he joined me. But in fact, I had to do his companion quest, or at least part of it, before he would even join me. Well, okay. Where does that leave us? What do we do? Guess I can... I can try and deal with these outlaws. And I will eventually have to find a way into the Dome City. There's also the electrical technology, which, well, One Piece is pretty close to the Dome City. Well, let's go there first. And go talk to the hunter and the outlaws. See if I can deal with them.
People say we're crazy to believe in nature. And then they put their trust in a thing like that.
Thing like that, you mean? I mean, that seems more protective than good old nature, if you ask me. Hey, who are you?
The things our world has achieved that are now lost to us.
You're an outlaw.
It'll cost all of us.
That's right. Seeing her from far away, she looked like a cleric somehow.
Not the ELEX. The ELEX is behind most of this. I can feel it.
Nah.
I don't know the guy. Suppose I never will now. Yeah? Not now.
I am going, all right?
Got a message from Gustav.
I've got a message for you from Gustav, the guard on the
Gustav.
gate.
What does that tool want? I can't imagine he's opening the gate for us.
Nope. He wants you all dead? He wants you to leave, yeah. He doesn't necessarily want them dead, I don't think.
He wants all of you to leave. Now.
If he wants that, then he can come and tell us himself. His power ends at the gate to the city. We're going nowhere. You tell him that.
Really? Leave now or die? I mean, I don't want to fight these guys.
What do I get for running your errand?
There's someone who understands profit. You'd make a good outlaw.
I'm not so
Gustav
sure.
has decided he wants us dead, then he's too much of a danger. He's not going to leave us alone until he's dead himself.
What?
It seems you can get close to him. So I want you to persuade him to come out here. Say you need help or something. I want to see that asshole's eyes when he dies. Bring him here, and you can have the shards he promised you, plus a sweetener on top from me for your help. How's that for profit?
That's not exactly what I was looking for. Really, there's no other choice. I mean, neither. I'm not interested in getting him killed or killing these guys. It's just simply none of my business.
Any ideas for how to get Gustav to come here?
Play to his ego. Say you need his help. He won't come and fight us on his own. But if he thinks you're fighting as allies, maybe that will get him to come with you.
Dude.
You have a deal.
It might even give us a way in.
Doris likes
He's not
that?
on the gate anymore.
I guess he doesn't like berserkers.
Maybe not.
He doesn't like the clerics.
Cleric. Either way, bring Gustav to us and we'll take care of him.
Right.
Okay.
Excellent.
Well, I won't do that.
I want to get into the city. Can you get me in?
Have you tried to get in yet?
Yes. I went to the gate.
Both gates.
And you got turned away, right?
I wouldn't be here otherwise.
Okay. I can offer you a way to get into the city, but it's risky because you might not get out again. At least not if they confiscate your ID.
Why won't I be able to get out?
All right. I just hope things don't go the same way they did with Cooper. The clerics have shut the city up tight. They won't let anyone who doesn't have a valid ID through the gate. Not in, not out.
Yeah, I mean, why would they stop people from leaving?
Why would the clerics stop people leaving the city?
They're stopping them meeting up with us. That's what I heard. Paranoid assholes. Anyway, we're off the point. You want in, right? And I can give you a counterfeit ID that will get you in. But, once you're inside there, I need you to go and take an ID card to Cooper. That way he can come back out again. Like I say, I can get you in, but I also need you to help me out. You good with that? Does that sound like a deal?
It sounds extremely fishy, but also I have not seen any other potential way to get into the city. And I really would prefer some other way, because this guy is obviously completely unsavory. I don't know, could there potentially be another way? As far as I can tell, there are only 2 ways into the city, both guarded by the clerics. And they're just very strict. I mean, maybe killing these guys here and winning Gustav's favor would allow me into the city. Maybe. I guess ultimately I'd be more comfortable killing these guys than cooperating with them. But, you know, also just going here and coming here and killing them feels wrong. They haven't done anything to me or anyone as far as I can tell. I mean, they're outlaws. They're probably not completely innocent. But it still doesn't feel right.
Excellent.
At least here the game gives me a choice, which leads me to believe that there must be some other way.
I can't believe that. Don't ask me what that was about.
I mean, I wish I could just tell, what's his face? Not Gustav, but the other guy who seems to be in charge. Tell him about this immoral offer that I just got. Maybe that could win me his favor.
Known as a loud.
But instead he just kicks me out without even hearing me. Maybe I can tell Gustav that they want me to help them kill him instead. I don't know, I'm grasping at straws at this point. I feel like there just aren't as many options, unfortunately, as I would like.
Halt! Nobody is
About the out.
You mean the threat on our doorstep?
Yes. Oh. It's unfortunate. Quite unfortunate. I guess if these really are the only alternatives, then I'm going to kill the outlaws instead. Oh, hi there, Stoneclaws. I mean, I don't know, I obviously haven't explored around. Oh, this was almost bad. Whew. Hey, Duras. Yeah, I haven't explored around the city. Maybe there is a sneaky way in. I should probably at least check that out, shouldn't I? Before, you know, doing anything drastic. Nope. Okay.
I'll get this one.
Oh. The rhythm is so different from what I used to. Oh wow, the damage is good. The damage is really good. But is it really that much better than my one-handed weapon was? Or is? I don't think so. But maybe it... I mean, this should have more staggering power. Realistically speaking. Oh, now are you coming? Are you coming?
Look out!
Nope. Nope. Nice dodge. Not bad. Nope. Messed up the timing. Can you please? Nah, that's not gonna be any damage. What? What was that? Okay, there I was first trying to use the combo attack as part of the combo, and it didn't work. It just didn't go off. Maybe I messed up the timing there as well. I pressed Y. Okay, but apparently pressing Y by itself doesn't even do the two-hit combo. Only the... Can you please... There? Huh. Weird. I thought it's always supposed to do the two-hit combo. 2, 3... Oh, what? Maybe it is only one attack, and I was seeing that wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, Y. Oh, yeah, that is only one attack added. Okay, never mind then. Oh, that's a small healing plan. I could have sworn I picked up so many of those, but I guess not. I've already looted this one, that's right. Mana plant. And there's some ELEX down here. Or ELEX it. That's interesting.
I'll help you.
What? Oh, crap. Man, the timing is really so different from what I'm used to. One, 2, 3, 4. Come on, 4. Honestly, it doesn't feel terrible. It is slower. It does feel like each hit has more of an impact, potentially staggering enemies more, and I can definitely see that being an advantage. Wait, how are we there? Oh, I got turned around apparently. Yeah. For some reason I thought we were going south, but we were going the exact opposite way. That's fine. In fact, that's better, because it seems like the path ends there. Anyway, yeah, I want to go back to my one-handed sword, because it just deals the same amount of damage, but it's just so much more agile, you know. Well, there's Zakor, I guess. Path goes down here. Wait, we are moving south at this point. Yeah, okay. I guess that's completely correct. Anything at the base of the waterfall? Doesn't seem like it. That rock probably has something on it. Should be able to make it there, but getting back is actually going to be a little bit tough. Oh, also this is really irradiated. Okay. Well, I'm dead. Oh, or not. We can just swim up this waterfall. This is so silly. It's perfect. Oh my god. Okay. Well. Nope. Ooh, please. Oh, sleeping bag. Okay, I can actually use that. A map piece. Well, that should be easy enough to identify, right? That island? Yeah, that's, I know where that is. Huh, okay. I guess it's a pretty good find. Still don't know what those are for ultimately, but it's gotta be something good. Well, okay then. Not a sneaky way into the Domed City, but we did find something good. Okay, Domed City is above me there, right? Yeah. Obviously. Okay. I'm not really expecting to find a way in, by the way. That seems unlikely. So I'm probably gonna... I'll probably end up having to fight those outlaws. I mean, the easier way would definitely be to deal with Gustav. You know, or to deal with neither of them and just accept the hunter's offer to forge me an ID. Although it sounds like that's going to cause problems. Obviously, I'm gonna be found out. And while it will definitely make for interesting events, you know, in terms of role playing, I don't think my character would really want to agree to that. Oh, no damage from that? Really? Oh, and now I don't have the timing for one-handed attacks anymore. Wow, nice. Yeah, that feels much better. Just one-handing my... two-handing my one-handed weapon, basically. I'm just using it without a shield. Well, I mean, I can move around this way. Basically looking for a cave, maybe allowing entrance from below. Since it does seem like the Domed City has been constructed on top of some old medieval... Oh, this is actually right here where the farm is. Huh. I didn't realize it was that close to it. Yeah, it was obviously constructed on top of some kind of medieval fortress. And those are known to have secret escape tunnels, right? Everyone knows that. No medieval fortress is complete without one of those. Oh, really? This is kind of out of the way. Why put that behind the farm, where you can't really see it from the farm at all? And why put one here in the first place? Because the one... Yeah, this one is so close. Typically they are not that far away from each other, so it really seems like I must be missing at least one teleporter somewhere in here. Maybe there's one near this building. I'm not sure I've ever actually been there. I also haven't really spent explored the other side of this dam structure here. I don't think. Maybe I have? Maybe I'm thinking of something else. No, I don't think I am. I think that is the one I'm thinking of. So maybe there's one right here on the other side. Maybe there's one by this building. It's actually pretty large. Yeah, I definitely want to explore this area between this road that I've walked along and the camp in the center, aka Origin. That is certainly something I want to do. Hi there. Oh wow. Don't know how I evaded that. Rather, he just missed me. It's more like it. Oh. Okay. I'll take it. Small ELEX string is always a good find because I can turn that into skill points, attribute points, and ultimately skill points. Although I still haven't quite decided what is more useful, more valuable to me. I mean, so far it has seemed like I had more skill points than I really needed. But as soon as I actually join the Berserkers, there are a lot of spells to learn, each of which requires a learning point, of course, as well as 5 ranks of the mana or the magic improvement and whatnot. So yeah, high-tech sunglasses. Huh? That's the one. Wait. 6 sense plus 1. Oh, shows enemies on the radar. Right. Scientist amulet, bookworm. What is bookworm? Increases crafting skill. Books give experience. Oh. Interesting. Probably not really enough experience to justify switching to that amulet before reading a book. But who knows? Raz. Oh. And Arcus.
Not now.
Not now. Oh.
I won't get in now. It's broken.
What is broken? What? That makes no sense. I thought I maybe needed to return here with a pickaxe or a shovel, because you could definitely dig up graves in earlier Piranha Bytes games, but yeah, not entirely sure what's up here. What's going on here? I suppose since I'm here, I might as well climb up these steep walls, steep rock walls, and see if I can... Oh, that... Okay, my character was doing all of that on his own. Definitely not intended to go up here. Nope. Wow. Can I, please? Okay, my jetpack would just sometimes not work. Might have something to do with the angle of these surfaces just not being meant to be landed on. There we go, that's better. And again, I don't really expect to just find a... Oh, there's something here. Interesting. I don't expect to just find an opening in the wall here or something. That would feel like a bit too much of an oversight. Huh. There's a tower here. Some picklocks. Alright. Yeah, that's definitely the tower near the official entrance. If I find anything interesting anywhere, it's probably further along the other direction, but... Oh. Okay, climbing up. But, to the developer's credit, there is stuff to be found in all of these little nooks and crannies. Nothing particularly amazing, but, you know, at least I placed something there to at least acknowledge a player's getting there, if not exactly rewarded. Oh, come on. So yeah, this one I've looked into. And I definitely saw whatever that is. A car? A truck? Huh. I'm not entirely sure. Some kind of steam engine? Some kind of engine. However, it might have got here, or what its purpose might have been. I can't even begin to guess, but it's there. And again, I found a couple of miscellaneous items. Okay, some kind of storage area here. But there's definitely not just going to be a gap in the force field. Huh. What are the odds of there being something on top of this rock? I wouldn't be too surprised, honestly, either way. Nah, nothing, I guess. But we do get rewarded with a pretty nice view, I guess. The usual mist in all directions, but we can see a bit more of the castle there. Well, since I did spend some considerable effort reinforcing this structure with these high-tech parts, it seems pretty unlikely that they would have overlooked an additional opening in the wall and left it unplugged. Nothing here? It seemed like a place that could have something. Including, for example, some enemies, but not even that. Oh, some pretty steep cliffs, though. Falling down there is probably just death. Somewhere down there should be that little rock that I was trying to land on. The deadly radiation. I can definitely make my way over there if I wanted to. Oh, that windmill is moving. Huh, interesting. Hey there. Don't mind me. Yep. And this is where Gustav is. Well, this was not very helpful. Oh, there's not another opening. Yeah, this construction, again, doesn't really make a lot of sense. But that's okay. Oh. I guess I'll go ahead and try and deal with these outlaws. Even though it doesn't feel great. Uh-oh. Can I make it across? If I'm being very conservative. And also land there. Nope. Okay, thankfully you can, even when you're completely out of fuel, you can still kind of tap the button and stop your fall, which I appreciate. It's definitely helpful. Just enough so you don't take fall damage. I think I'm a little bit screwed, actually. Might be able to climb up here. Come on. I really don't appreciate when you just get stuck on somewhere halfway up a cliff face. Okay. Almost there. Oh, we're also almost at an hour. And it doesn't feel like I really did all that much. Well, I did solve Duras' quest, I guess. And officially recruited him as a follower. So, that's not nothing. Alright. Finally. I guess I could have just walked a little bit further along the dome and
There must have been a
used the
lot of
bridge
civilians
instead.
living here once.
So annoying.
Right. There's a lot of people here
Heard a lot about that.
who are all gonna turn hostile on me.
Yeah, it needs to be totally reworked.
At least
People
we're
can
out in the
spare.
open though, because this guy decided to move.
People are
And
afraid
this still
of
doesn't feel great though. Oh, what? Oh no, I agreed to
a few shards and all this will be easy.
I agreed to help him, and now I no longer have the option to
Someone's gonna
to
sort
kill
this
them.
shit out before we drown.
Put that
I
weapon
mean, I guess I
away.
can do that. But that's gonna count as a crime, right? Yep. The death of Hunter will change the story. Oh, wait, his name is Hunter. The death of Hunter. Change the story. I'm glad Duras is with me on this one. Ow. I'm also glad these guys are really weak. I don't think I got a reward for this though, so I wonder if I'll even get credit for taking care of them. I think I might have screwed something up. Oh boy. I probably quick saved at some point, right? After agreeing to kill Gustav instead.
Halt! Nobody is allowed.
About the outlaws?
You mean the threat, huh?
Yes. Oh, they have gone. they have gone. Yeah.
The outlaws have gone.
Gone? You mean
I took a side in the
not
Odessa
bought me any
conflict.
heads, have you?
Yeah?
no? No. Good. Look,
What?
here's your reward.
No heads? Yeah.
And the Dome City's thanks. And if any more outlaws take up residence there or inside the city, let me know. I would like to remain informed. It was good doing business with you.
I don't really feel the same way. Also, I'm still not...
Halt! Nobody is allowed in...
Yeah. Still not any closer to actually being allowed in the city. Maybe... Oh, I obviously didn't loot any of the guys because I was too concerned with other things. Maybe I'll be able to just pick up the forged ID from Hunter's corpse.
Halt! No one is allowed.
Oh.
The outlaws who were trying to get into the city are dead.
Well, that's good news for someone. You know, one of them had requested an entry ID for the city, so the timing has worked out well for you. Maybe you'd want to take his entry ID. That would get you in. What's a curse for one person is a blessing for another, eh? So here, take the ID. Oh, and there are some rules I need to tell you before you enter. First, stay away from the generators. Nobody but the technicians is allowed access to them. That sort of security is why we need to keep an eye on IDs. So if you meet someone who's in the city illegally, report them to us immediately.
Like this Cooper person
And Eric
that I
will
happen
take
to
care
know
of
about?
We can only keep peace in the city if we all work together. And we keep the city secure. That's what was laid down by the Great Council of Nagaland.
Uh-huh.
And the Great Council gave the clerics the responsibility for guaranteeing the
Great
city's
Council, huh?
independence. That means everyone is welcome here until they cause trouble. So keep the peace while you're in there. Our suggesters are busy enough without you adding to their workload. And that's it. You may pass.
Me and my companion, right? Yeah, these are all good questions.
What's a suggester?
Our suggesters are the reason things remain peaceful in the city. If someone causes trouble, then they're either thrown out, see a suggester for reorientation, or both. But don't worry, it's a positive experience that will leave you happy about life. Even so, I recommend avoiding
Yeah,
it.
no need to tell me that. That sounds really fishy. Okay, before I continue here, I wasn't so sure about killing Hunter there when the game gave me that all that red text. His death, this NPC's death changes the course of the story or whatnot. That sounded very dramatic and potentially not like something I wanted, but I guess ultimately this it was unavoidable to choose a side in the Abessa conflict, and it seems to be basically clerics against outlaws, as far as I can tell. So yeah, I guess I would have chosen to side with the clerics anyway. So ultimately, even though the way it happened didn't feel very great, but I guess I'm okay with the outcome. Especially since it turns out that killing them did indeed get me into the city, so yay. I really wish there would have been a solution where I just convinced them to move on, but oh well.
Where can I find Eric?
Just go straight down the path into the inner city. You should find him there.
Alright. Yeah, this Council of Magellan. I mean, who are they, or were they? Did they have the authority to decide who to put in charge of the city, for example?
You mentioned the Council of Magellan.
The Great Council, yes. You'll have to speak to Judicator Alois if you want to know more about that. I'm not that well informed on my history.
History, huh? So that's... So the council doesn't exist anymore, but it must have been... I don't know, maybe it's a pre-Comet institution? It couldn't be, right? Because the clerics and all the other factions only emerged after Magellan's destruction, as far as I'm aware. But I might just not be aware.
Who's Alois?
Alois is the Judicator in charge of the city. You'll find him in the castle. He likes to stay close to the generators.
Okay. Well, I'll go back and loot the bodies then. No need to let those go to waste. That wouldn't help anyone. Although you don't typically loot anything unique from bodies like these. Yeah. Maybe from Hunter though. Since apparently he was important. Nope, not really. Oh well. I'll sleep here to make it stop raining. And since we are once again far over an hour, and at least toward the end here, things got pretty dramatic and potentially of great consequence for the rest of the game. Who knows? What larger role the Abessa conflict plays in the grand scheme of things. There we go.
What these ruins must have witnessed.
Yeah. A ruthless murder of only five people. I thought there were supposed to be more. Huh. Now 5 people who didn't actually do anything to me. I just attacked in cold blood. Oh well, that's in the past though. Let's move on. Next time. For the time being, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye bye.